There's a deputy here. Looks like Deputy Ayala. Oh. It's going to be 14 pulse 6. And looks like, how you doing, sir? Looks like Deputy Ayala. He's the one that always wears a green shirt. He said hi. Normally they're pretty professional and cool, but like I said, you know, I always say accountability is a two-way street. What if he says, well, you have warrants, you're going to have to go, and this guy pushes him down and takes off running? You know, my camera is going to be the one that records it because he doesn't have a body camera. I'm not sure who would pay for the body cameras, if it would be the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department or the city of Yucaipa, since Yucaipa is contracting these guys out. But they don't have body cameras that I know of, so and again, I don't know who's supposed to pay for those or why they don't have them, but my camera will pretty much document what's going on. So I'm not just here for this guy on the curb, I'm also here for the deputy, and that's the truth. But what got me started into this was bad cops. You know, cops that lie and cops that, you know, something happens and the video tells a whole different story. And I do editorials on those every day. Okay, I guess he jaywalked and almost caused an accident. He's saying he jaywalked and almost caused an accident, which they do. These guys, these people out here, not just homeless people, run across this road here, man, and I've almost hit a few. I almost hit a girl once. She went across and then decided, no, I need to be over there again, and did a U-turn, or about face, I guess. She was on foot, and walked right in front of my car. I'm like, lady, get out of this fucking street. Oh. So he's yeah, now if I'm in a city where there's a huge police problem, then yeah, I'm pretty much more filming the police. But the Yucaipa PD they've come up in standards quite a bit. I don't see them stopping as many pedestrians or whatnot. Oh, is the ambulance coming for this guy? They've changed quite a bit over the last few years. So, oh, they're not. Here they come. Are they coming for this guy? I guess they are. Yeah, they're coming for this guy. So I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm not sure what happened here. Let's find out. I have my mask in my car, but so I'm not sure. So this is an interesting one. So he's pointing up the street for something. And now we got engine 551 coming down here. So I'm not sure what engine 551 is coming for. So what we have is a guy who was jaywalking here, almost caused a traffic accident, and now AMR and Medic Engine 551 are here. I think they're going to cancel 551 maybe, I'm not sure. But that's the paramedic engine, medic engine. I can't hear what they're saying. Yeah, it looks like they canceled 551. He's saying he wanted to make sure he didn't get hit by a car, which is true. They've had 2, maybe 4 people in the last few years killed out here on this boulevard who were in the street. So, I mean, literally they've had people, I mean, even a guy who was in the crosswalk crossing on a white come across signal, and somebody turned at the green light and hit him in the crosswalk. He was in the crosswalk legally, and they turned and struck him, and he died. Old man. That was a couple of years ago, a year ago maybe. Sergeant Huntsman was one of them who worked that one. So yeah, I can hear what the deputy's saying, because these people they just run across. They don't even use the crosswalk. They just, and even so, I've hit the crosswalk button before. When the little lights flash, I go to step out. The guy just went through, and I slapped the back of his car, and he got pissed off. I said, "Motherfucker, you didn't see the goddamn lights flashing and me stepping out into the crosswalk?" He tried to get up. He tried to get up, and he couldn't stand or something. He tried to get up. Is he drunk or something? Something's wrong with him. He tried to stand up. So I don't think he wants to go. He almost fell over. He stood up and he almost fell over. So I'm not sure. I'm puzzled. Not to quote True Grit, but I'm puzzled by all this. If you guys have seen the new True Grit, you know what I'm talking about. I'm puzzled by all this. So you guys wouldn't be able to hear. So I know I have my microphone plugged in. I'm talking into it. But if I were to unplug this mic and try to use the phone mic, you guys wouldn't be able to hear. All you'd hear is cars going by, because I can't hear what they're saying. I can catch a word or two when the cars are past. Yeah, he said, you almost fell over. I think he's talking about the deputy grabbing him. He almost fell over, dude. If a deputy hadn't reached out and grabbed his arm, he would have broke his head on the sidewalk. He almost fell over, dude. So he can't walk away because he's going to hurt himself. Yeah, he can't even stand up. Like, what's he going to do? Maybe he could low crawl home or high crawl. You guys give him a high crawl. The difference between a high crawl and a low crawl. High crawl is when you have your elbows on the ground and you're dragging yourself along the ground on your elbows. A low crawl is when you go flat and pull yourself with your hands across the ground like a snake. That's the difference between high crawl and low crawl. I think what I was talking about was bear crawl, where he's on all fours and crawling along the ground. That's a bear crawl, I think. But in the Army, we had high crawl and low crawl, and that was the difference. Low crawl was like a snake flat, slithering across the ground, and high crawl is your elbows tucked in, and you're moving your elbows like front paws across the ground. So... yeah, the ambulance medic said, if you stand up, you're going to fall right back over. Look at the truck. That dude said something about, your goddamn camera. What the hell is this? Your goddamn camera. That's what he said. So he's going to try to stand up. He's not going to make it. He can't stand up. He's not going to be able to do this. Is he trying to get home? I think he said he's trying to get home, but he doesn't want to ride. Or maybe he doesn't trust the cop, put him in the police car. But Yucaipa's deputies seem to be pretty good about taking people home. I've seen them do it several times where they'll put somebody in their car and say, okay, I'm going to run you home. Particularly juveniles. Oh, they're going to bring the stretcher out. Yeah, they have to, because they're now liable if they let this guy go. Because he'll fall and hit his head. Yeah, sometimes you just have to make a decision for the person, because there's no way this guy's walking out of here. I think he said he's going to go right behind him. He did a quick pat down. And that's for the safety of the AMR. Well, you don't know what this guy's capable of. So he's on the phone. I think the guy called his mom or somebody. Oh, that's his sister. So that's her brother. Good job. This is to serve right here. To serve and protect. Right now they're serving. Because this guy can't. I think he may be handicapped, and maybe that's the problem. He was trying to get across the street, almost caused an accident, the deputy said. Maybe because he's handicapped. You know. He said, bastard. No, I guess I am. I don't have a dad. He died. So he said, bastard. That stuff makes me laugh. So, okay. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and take him then. All right, good job. Yes, sir. Yeah, and I was telling them on my video, I record for you guys just as much because you don't have body cameras. No. I said he could, push his deputy down and take off, and I got it on camera. Yeah. So that's... He messed up. He was jaywalking. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, because some people have said I'm out here to try to catch you guys. I said, no, they don't have body cameras. What if he gets punched and the guy lies about it, and then I have it on video? So it's a two-way street. We're supposed to be doing the right thing no matter who's watching. So. Yeah, but also people lie on you, and then you might get in trouble because I say, no, Jimmy has a video of it. So there you go. Hey, you too, sir. All right, guys, I'm out of here.